Know that um, in order to grow all the corn that we grow in this country and all the soybeans, we have an industry of chemical fertilizers. Back in World War II, you had bomb makers, right? And they'd create ammonia. But after the war, we had no more use for it, but we had this huge industry. So what they found was one of the most active ingredients in fertilizer is ammonia. And they ended up using that as fertilizer, and that went hand in hand with the whole GMO industry, which is, there are companies that genetically modify crops like corn and soybeans so that they're more resilient. But every year, if you were to take the seeds from those crops, it would not be as efficient. So every year, the company sells genetically modified seeds all over again instead of reusing the seeds that nature provides. And today, I just want you to remember one word, and that's sustainability. When you do things that are contrary to nature and you expect really fast growth, you can get it. I see this in poker all the time. You can chase straws, and that'll build the pot. And if you hit your straight or you hit your flush on the river, hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. But if you do that, you can go up very quickly. You can just have a buy-in of 100, two people call you, that's $300 in the pot, and you just bumped yourself up real fast. And I see players like this all the time. Some do it really well, and they play a high variance game. But again, the word you want to remember is sustainability. Okay? In due time, America will have to reckon with the price of using ammonia fertilizers and mutated crops, because the growth is just too fast. When things grow too fast, it's like you're going too fast. You're going to crash at some point. It's just a natural law. So keep in mind sustainability. It's like when you're at the gym, you work out and you reach a certain level, and you want to be able to stay and sustain that level before you set out to create a new level. Okay? When you're working, don't be so frantic. Have a mindset. I think there's a proverb by King Solomon that goes something along the lines of flower neither toils nor worries, or something along those lines, and yet its work is done. Completely butchering that quote, but nature has its due course. Life has its seasons, okay? You can't expect results too much. When you work, remember John Wooden says this, you must have faith and patience that your industriousness will pay off. The farmer plants the seed, and he does not go the next day and dig it up to see if he reaps any fruits. He knows it'll take its time, but in the end, the crop will grow in, it'll multiply, not just give you exactly what you get, but even more, tenfold, hundredfold. That's how life is. Okay, remember that as you work on your goals. Remember to have patience and faith and sustainability.